I'm wearing my McFly t-shirt because I'm going to be talking about finally getting to see McFly. So I'm not just going to be talking about the concert, I'm going to talk about the experience as a whole. So I'm going to start with telling you that I woke up on Sunday at 3 in the morning. I worked all day Saturday, so I was tired. We tried to go to bed at 10, but I probably didn't fall asleep till like 11. I kept waking up because I was panicking, thinking it was already 3 and that I missed my alarm and I was going to miss my flight and I wasn't going to get to see the concert. I should probably mention I live in Washington, the concert was in California, so I flew down there. Yeah, so we get to the airport, we catch our flight at 5. That took us to Seattle. We then took a plane from Seattle to LA. My friend's sister picked us up and we went to Universal City Walk and we hung out with my friend's little niece and she was so cute and of course she fell in love with me. At Universal City Walk I kept putting the funny hats on other people's heads and made her laugh. And I took her up the escalator. So I became her best friend. Then my friend's sister dropped us off at her hotel, which my mom booked us this hotel. And you know, when she booked it, she thought it was only a couple blocks away from where the concert was at. No, it was 3 miles away. Not only was it 3 miles away, it was in the middle of the ghetto. Like, no joke. Sketchy area, sketchy hotel, but you know, whatever. I didn't care. It was cheap. I was gonna see McFly. I've been waiting for this moment like 7.5 years. It's a long time. So we check in, get all our stuff in there, and then we decided to go for a walk in the ghetto area of LA, and we went down to the Walk of Fame, the ghetto part of the Walk of Fame. But we still got to see some stars. Saw a Rugrats star, didn't even know they had one of those. We got offered like 3 times to go on tours because it was kind of later in the day, so there was like 1 tour left and they're offering it for like $20 or whatever, which was like less than the kids' price. But we didn't really have that much money, so we didn't go. You know, I would like to go. Maybe next. On our way back to our hotel, we passed a homeless person on the street. He asked us for $1. We just kept walking and he called us bitch. So there's a highlight from my trip. Got called bitch by a homeless person. Since I am incapable of taking naps, we didn't take a nap all day. I forced my other 2 friends to stay awake with me, so we all passed out at 8 o'clock at night. But we were then woken up at, I believe, the first time at 10:30 because there was like this alarm sounding noise, and I think it had to do something with like the plumbing or whatever, because like after trying to figure out where it was coming from, I turned the shower on and off and then it stopped. And then it woke us up again at like 12 something and I did it again. We went back to sleep and I was just so tired that in the morning I thought that was a dream. The second one I thought it was a dream, but my friend Tori told me no, that really did happen. So then we fell back asleep, woke up at 10 on Monday and got breakfast and then kind of just hung out at the hotel for the rest of the day and got ready. And the concert started at 7:30 and we decided to take a bus down there and got there around like 5. The line was already super long. We were talking to people that had flown over there from Texas and they had been waiting in line since 10:30 in the morning and they were number 63 in line. That's ridiculous, especially since on the website it said that lineup didn't even start until 11 in the morning. So like all those people were there before actual lineup time was supposed to start. But didn't matter because it was like unassigned seating, and so we kind of just were able to shove our way to the front of the concert. But oh my god, the concert was so amazing. We were on Dougie's side of the stage, which is my preferred side of the stage because I'm a Dougie girl. And oh my god, like it was the most amazing thing ever. Like I was screaming the whole time, my voice was just gone. Got my shirt and oh my god, I have videos from the concert. I'll put the links down below. They're on my other channel because of copyright issues. I didn't want to put them on this channel. So if you want to check those out, they are down there. Oh, they also, they were handing out free posters after the concert. So I got this poster, which I thought was nice. So I haven't hung it up yet. I left it at Tori's for like a week. And I'm working all week, so I haven't really found a place to put it yet. But it'll probably go over there with the rest of my McFly stuff. Yeah, so after the concert we had to find a way to get quarters because we took the bus down there, and the bus that we took to the concert, the dollar slot was broken, so we had to pay all in coins, and we didn't have any more coins, so we went down to a pizza place that was just a couple blocks away and got quarters and hung out there until the bus came. I took the bus back to our hotel and we crashed. And then the next morning we woke up and got ready right away, and as I opened the bathroom to go blow my nose because it was all runny, because that's what happens when I'm tired, there was a freaking cockroach on our toilet paper roll that was that big. It was huge. I'm from Washington. We don't have those around here. I've never seen a cockroach that big. Ugh, it was so gross. So we closed the bathroom door and shoved a towel under it. But then we remembered we still had all our shampoos and stuff in there. So Tori braved it out and went in the bathroom and got all the stuff. I kept watch. I was looking around all the corners making sure it wasn't going to come out and attack her. So then we left. I do just want to say though that even though the hotel we stayed at was crap, the people that worked there were really nice, and if it wasn't for them we probably would have spent $1 bajillion on transportation since we're not old enough to rent a car or anything. But because of these people informing us of ways to get to the airport and ways to get to the concert without having to take a taxi, we only ended up spending like $6 a person on transportation. I took the subway for the first time. I've never been on a subway before, and we took the subway to the flyaway bus to take us to the airport, but I just want to talk about the metro guy, because this is probably, besides the concert, the best thing that happened to us this trip. And he was so nice, and he was so worried that we were going to get lost that he explained everything like 3 times, and he's just really funny. And we told him that we wanted to get to Union Station to take the flyaway train, and so then he goes and tells us that there's 2 different ways we can get to LAX, and he tells us the long complicated way, and then he tells us, but I wouldn't do that one, I would do this one where you go to Union Station, which is what we wanted to do in the first place. But he was just looking out for us. He's really sweet. And then he had to make sure that we knew that when we got off at Union Station that the ground level was 3 stories up, and how he told us, instead of just saying you have to go up 3 levels to get to the ground floor, he said you have to go up 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, just like that, and he told us 3 times, and it was so funny. And so then when we got to the airport we had to go up 3 escalators, and I turned to my friend and I go, we go up 3 escalators, 1, 2, 3. It was so funny. That was one of the highlights of my trip, besides the concert. Obviously the concert was amazing. And, so we got to LAX and we had a couple hours before our flight, so we just hung out there, got on the plane, landed in Seattle, and we had dinner in Seattle, and by this time I was just so tired. Like, normally people are just angry at the airport. No one likes the airport. Like, me and my friends, we were just laughing the whole time and everyone's giving us weird looks like, why are these crazy people laughing at the airport? This isn't fun. We were just so tired. And so on the whole flight from Seattle to Bellingham, I was singing to Lizzie. But it's not my fault. Our other friend Tori just had to mention to Lizzie that sometimes I make up songs when I'm doing stuff. And so then Lizzie asked me to sing to her, and so I started singing about our flight back home. And I just couldn't stop. And I'm not gonna sing those songs because no one watches these videos, and the only people that do were there with me, and they already know all about these songs, so I'm not gonna sing them. Yeah, that was my trip to LA. It was my first trip without going with my parents. I've never flown alone or with just friends, so that was pretty fun. I think I showed people that I can take care of myself and go on trips without dying, because I'm home now, in my home. So yeah, like I said, the links from the concert are down below if you want to watch those. Go ahead. I will warn you though that I don't have the best camera, as you can see, and so the sound quality on it's not the best. It sounds like really like, and oftentimes I would get distracted while filming, and so I kind of just started filming the audience. So sorry about that. But I like them because just knowing that I was there to take the videos makes me really happy, and so whenever I rewatch those videos, I've rewatched them so many times by now, but every time I rewatch them it just makes me all happy that I actually got to see them. And I hope that they come back soon and they do a bigger tour so I don't have to go on a plane to go see them. Trip as an